confused, okay? Listen, I've been doing this for like 6 months, and still it feels like every fucking time I start it, like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm doing okay, man. I'm doing okay. Luvian, how's it going, man? Nightwalker, how's it going? Man, I am so fucking tired today, man. I had, for those of you who know or kind of remember, I had my motorcycle course this weekend, so like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, long time no see, Nightwalker. I'm sorry. This is such a fucking long week, dude. I'm so sorry. But, okay. From next week, we'll be back to normal. DSV, how's it going, man? Yeah, so... man, because Nagato, how's it going? Because on Thursday was my, I had an exam for work that I needed, like a certification I needed to get. So that was on Thursday. So I didn't stream Wednesday because I needed to study for that. Friday was the motorcycle safety course. Saturday, today. Saturday, yesterday I was so fucking, like, I'm tired today, but yesterday I was so beat, bro. I was so beat. Yeah, I'm sorry, DSV. Normally for weekends, I try to do like morning streams so people who can't come in during night streams or whatever are able to. But this weekend with the motorcycle safety course, I just couldn't. Sid, how's it going, man? Link. Okay. Oh, how's it going, man? Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, glad to have you all here, man. How's everyone doing? That's a word? Oh. No, I'm not judging. Pluto. Damn it. Nah, don't worry. Adapt to your schedule. Just wording. I can't be there anymore. Yeah. No, I get it, DSV. I figured. Night streams are... I even generally, I just... apprentice sequence... Oh, true. Hope. Yes, okay. Nice. Bug, how's it going, man? Yeah, no. So that's why this week... but now we should be back to normal. I don't know what would work better. I gotta figure this out for you guys. Because I will finish work. Okay, anyone who's in chat right now, I'll put it in Discord what time I finish work now. So like I don't know if like starting right away after that would work better for you guys, or if like night stream still at where they are is still best for most people. I don't know. Like I'll put it in chat like what time I finish work now, because my training is done. So like from tomorrow I'm like just working regular hours to my schedule now. Training was like a set schedule for all trainees, but now I'm to my schedule. So like I'll so like that's the time I finish work for me. Whatever time that is for you guys. So like let me know what time after that works for... Yeah, I'll toss it in general. Money, I am so sorry, dude. I am so fucking sorry. I know, it's on me. I apologize. I promise. From tomorrow we'll be back to normal, okay? This has been such a horrendously long week. Like studying for an exam and then taking the MSF course is like, I'm so fucking tired. Like, driving motorcycles is fun, man. Like, once you get going, you're like, holy fuck, like, this is so cool. You feel the wind on your face, on your body and shit. It's so visceral. But, like, when you're learning and you're so fucking scared, oh my fucking god. So, yeah, DSV, that's what I'm wondering. So, like, if I start, like, a half hour after that... Are you trying to... Yeah, maybe, I don't know. If I can get it, I'll be happy. So like I can start like a half hour after I finish work. So like if that works better for most people, then we can do that. If the current night hours work better for most people, we can do it. Because again, I finish work that time. So like I don't know if there's like that time is like really shitty for like people in like Middle East and stuff, and then the people who are in NA don't finish work at like, so like it's a lot of shit. So like so just figure out like what time works better, right? Yeah, DSV, that's the thing, like for me I'm okay, because the thing is that time for me is 4 p.m. 4 p.m. let's say 2.5 hours of stream or so. Let's say 4:30 I start theoretically, 7. That still leaves me with 4 to 5 hours, because I generally go to sleep around 11 or 12, for me to go to the gym, for me to study for like work exams and shit. So like it's a lot of stuff. So like it's okay for me. It just depends what works better for you guys. Yeah, so again, Luvian, like 4:35 p.m. EST works a-okay for me. It just depends on what works better for most of you. Like for example, Money, would that time work for you? Or like Hope? Or Sid? I don't know. Toss it in here, toss it in the Discord, whatever works better for you. I don't. What is this fucking Wordle? What the fuck? Plump. Yay! No, not quite a ladder, but it was close, Livian. That's quite good though. I'm glad I got it. Yeah, so I could do like 4:35 p.m. EST. Just depends what works better for you guys. Plum. Oh, you would have been close, Sid. You would have been close. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Yay! That's 2 hours before work, so that would be fine for me. I've been checking. Money, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Today was the first. I haven't been on Discord in a couple of days. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not. Is there something happening? What's up? It's too, yeah. So like if 4:30 or so, or if 4:30 or 5 would work for you guys, if I can go with that, that works. I'll be able to make it to most days, but some days I won't be there. Yeah, of course. Staring, starling, string. I'm thinking like things that end in ing for whatever reason. No, fuck me. Music instruments? Hey. Oh, string, brass, wind, percussion? Oh, very good, fool, very good. You better get on that. You have to get it done. If Easy can do it, so can you. Wait, what needs to get done? You're giving off the energy, dude. Unhinged. I'm so fucking tired, dude. Like that MSF course beat the fuck out of me. Like yesterday I came because I was so wound up yesterday, because like yesterday was the first time I ever got on a bike, right? And today, well, like as a actual rider, like I've been on the back of bikes, but like I've never ridden one myself. So like I was so fucking tense, like I'm holding on for dear fucking life, which I know you're not supposed to do, like logically, but all the same I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fucking fall off. It's like I'm holding it so tight, so bad that like I got done yesterday and my left shoulder was like aching because I was like stuck huddled in this position. Holy fuck, for like 8 hours. Better to just read the announcement and see what we need from you. Will do, Money. I'll get that done before I go to bed today. Promise. I'm sorry. Again, sorry for the delay, everyone. Sorry for not streaming. Like, sorry for so much shit. I'm so sorry. Like, there was a huge part of Nightwalker. I drive, but like I drive cars. I don't have my motorcycle license. I've never ridden one up until like 2 days ago, or yesterday, I guess. So like I was, and then like today I got on there and I felt a little bit better because I was like, oh, like look, I like rode yesterday, I didn't fall, I stalled it a couple times, I stalled it a couple times today too, but like, hey, we can do it. So I was a little bit looser today, I was a little bit 14 to 16. Yeah, like kids do drive like dirt bikes and stuff, Nightwalker, but like that was not something I ever did, right? I just don't know. Who's on the sticker next to my name? Is that yes, that is Trissy Hope. Yep. I think that 2 months is Trissy, I think. Might be 3, but I think it's 2. Oh no, I think it goes Roselle, Trissy, and then Sharon. I think that's 2. Okay. What the fuck? Do any of these make any sense to anyone? I look wired. I look so fucking tired, Unhinged. I'm so tired, dude. When are you gonna do the? That'll be next weekend, Nagita. We already kind of talked about this. Like I was busy this weekend, so probably next weekend. If he wants to, we can do it someday midweek. I don't know, but probably next weekend. Droplet, staring, droplet, starling, kitchenette, doggy. Yes, like words with diminutive. Yes, okay. I couldn't figure out what I was thinking, but it was like smaller versions of a thing. But it was like that makes sense. Et, droplet, doggy, ing. Talent, popularity, beauty, staring. I don't know. Perfect. Kinds of contest. Oh, I see. Kinds of contests. Money. Are you free for a chess game? What's up? Temporary, short, time, rare, no, time, surround, time, plague. How's it going, man? No worries. Not my regular time. Not my regular time. I'm honestly streaming right now. Because if I waited until like regular afternoon time to stream, I'd just pass out. Like that's just the fucking truth. I'm gonna try to stream for like 2 hours, finish the side story, and just fucking eat and go to bed. Like I have work at 8 a.m. tomorrow, and I just need to sleep. I'm so tired. Life, maybe. Oh, maybe. Time, life, life surround, life encompass. Midnight at my place, it doesn't matter. Ah. Prison. Prison makes me think walls, maybe. No. Life walls. Obstacles. Life obstacle. Like health important. It's fine. Like I'll live, it's fine. It's just like I think my body's a little sore. My head's tired because like I'm like, you know, for 8 hours yesterday and 8 hours today, I was like, fuck, like I gotta do it. I gotta learn. Like, hey, I'm not doing this right. Like for 8 hours, your mind just gets spent. Boundaries? Challenge? Hey, challenge. Nagito, nailed. We still doing our money if you're available. No, if you're available for our chess game, you're let me know. It sounds like you're available, so I'm gonna go to chess.com really quick. Plague, we're finished. What the fuck? Nope, I'm aborting. Yes, thank you. No, we're finishing out in modern day. We're on chapter 11. We're gonna. I think it's 20 chapters long. So we're gonna try to get to. We're gonna try to finish it. Not try. We're gonna finish it today. So yeah, good job, Nagito. Good work, little buddy. Play a friend. Money, you're online, I think. Alright, I sent you a challenge. Good. Yeah, no, I'm good if you are. Oh, fucking, he's good. You know what? I keep using the London and I keep losing to this fucking guy, so I'm gonna try something else. Am I still gonna lose to him? Yes. Fuck him. Nice seeing you too, Unhinged. Don't worry about it. Oh, sorry, I get so quiet. How's everyone's weekend? For most of you, I assume it's probably already over or about to be, I think. If I move it up here, he takes it with that. Do I even care about, if I do this, it kind of ruins my pawn structure. I'll just do this. Okay. If he wants to take it, I'm not gonna fight him super fucking hard for a pawn, I don't care. If he wants to pull out this horse shit, fucking feel free, mate. Oh, that was so stupid. That was so dumb. What the fuck? That was so dumb. Because if I take, he takes. If I take this, he takes the queen. So fucking stupid. Oh, you piece of shit. Of course I don't want to trade now, you've... Ah, fuck off. I'm just losing on time at this point. What the fuck? About to work on 3 hours of homework while listening to the stream. Nice, nice. Fuck me, dude. There's literally nowhere to go. Oh my god. God, you're so fucking annoying. Oh my god. Motherfucker. Oh my, I can't move here because this, oh my god. This is so disgusting. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm losing on time. I'm losing on, like, everything. Just, ugh. Yeah. Oh my god. It's 11:30 to me. Alright. No worries, DSV. Alright, hopefully maybe we can figure out some different stream timing, and then maybe we can go with that. Either way, you have a good night, buddy. Alright, let's get this started. Money, good game, man. Good game. I'm spent. Yeah, I hear that, Plague. Like, it's 6:30, but I'm so fucking tired. Have I mentioned that? Devil, I went through my MSF course, dude, and that shit was, like, it was a good time, man, but I am fucking spent. Like, my hair is all fucked because I have, like, helmet. Oh, sorry, Hope. I'm sorry. Like, I have, like, helmet hair to no fucking, to, like, fucking oblivion. My, like, oh my god. We're gonna finish this side story. I'm gonna do it for the husbands. They love a motorcycle. Exactly. What do you think we're here? Why do you think we're going through all this? It's okay. It'll be worth it in time. All right, let's go. Chapter 11 of In Modern Day. Mam Da really has a sense of humor. It's a good thing that my broadband company doesn't charge based on data usage. I control the twitch in the corner of my lip and turn to look out the window. She's here again, a female ghost watching a Chinese ghost story. So are you gonna read the other side stories or not? Like how to convince Melissa and stuff? I'm sorry. I mean, I was thinking we would. I mean, it's gonna be like 30 chapters. Why not just fucking finish it? In my mind. But you guys let me know. If they're like bad or whatever, then like we don't have to. Since she doesn't show any malice and has pointed out the problem with the cult, while I lack the ability to fend off ghosts, assassins aren't capable of doing such things. I ask after some consideration, do you want to continue watching? I watched this movie a long time ago. There's no need for me to rewatch it. Besides, I still have to go to the airport to pick up the VIP tomorrow. I can't stay up all night. So wait, no, fuck that. Luvian, we're reading like 10 chapters today to finish In Modern Day. In like a couple of days, we can finish off the side stories if you guys would like. Thankfully, I haven't taken any housing loans or bought things on credit. I don't have any credit card payments and promissory notes to pay. Otherwise, I would have rejected Mam Da just now and looked for someone cheaper. In Modern Day ends at 1430? What? They said it was 20 chapters. These motherfuckers lied to me? They said 30? Wait, what? Okay, we'll read 10 chapters. We're gonna get to 1420, okay? After that, it'll fucking go where it's supposed to, okay? Fuck it. Thankfully, I haven't taken any, no. The female ghost on the glass window turns her head to look at me. Will it affect your sleep? Just wear headphones, don't worry about the lights, I answer frankly. The female ghost nods and suddenly disappears from the window, her figure reappearing on the screen, almost merging with the movie. At the same time, the sound of a computer speaker mutes and the lights of the screen dim. Impressive, as expected of a female ghost. I don't know why, but I feel like my fear of ghosts is decreasing. Thinking back to when I was young, I was often scared by out my wits by horror movies, yet I couldn't help but secretly watch them, feeling both pain and happiness. I get up, switch off the light in my room, climb into bed and pull the duvet over me and drape it over my chest. I close my eyes as I prepare to sleep. Vaguely, I feel like I've forgotten something. A minute later, I snap awake and open my mouth and say, "Good night." As a successor of socialism, I must be polite even when facing ghosts. A few seconds later, an ethereal voice reverberates in my ear. Good night. With this done, I begin to sleep with ease. Not long after, I fall into a deep sleep. When I wake up, I realize that the sky is already bright, sunlight passing through the curtains, scattering across my bed. Out of habit, I laze in bed for a few minutes, and slowly, as I become conscious, I sit up. Turning my head instinctively, I see that the monitor screen has been switched off, but the computer hasn't been. It's still blinking red. Did she leave after she was done? I gradually recover my memories from last night like I've experienced a dream. Shaking my head, I pick up my cell phone to check the time. Fuck! I scramble up and dash to the bathroom. I'm almost late. If I mess things up for CEO Huang, will skin me alive. He only treats pretty girls nicely. At that moment, there's no assassin, cult, female ghost, or medium to interfere with my thoughts. Is that 14:30? Okay, then we're gonna do another third of it today. Fuck me. Okay, they lied to me, okay? Last time, someone said it ends at 14:20. And the way you said that sounds like a one-night stand having true. Here, and who does it happen with? It's Sharon, right, I think? Or is Ma'am Da Daily? Oh, Ma'am Da is Daily. Oh, no, I think it's Daily. Alright, Dunn might have a couple of words to say about that, but it's all good. Here, I have to thank my two roommates. No, wait, sorry. For humans, living takes the utmost priority. And the most important thing I need to live is to have money. After 5 minutes, I finish washing up and changing my clothes, and I rush downstairs. Here, I have to thank my two roommates. They always sleep late and wake up late. They don't clash with the time I need to use the bathroom, and don't delay me. Peng Deng has said before that the person he rented an apartment with in another city would always take an hour-long bath in the morning, either making him wake up super early or bring his toothbrush and towel to the office. I suddenly feel regret as I reach the staircase. I'm an assassin. I could have just jumped from the 6th floor. That would have saved a lot of time. But there'd be a lot of pedestrians right now. If I dare to go up to the windowsill, they'd probably call the cops. Without wasting another thought, I jump down the stairs more than 10 at a time, allowing me to quickly reach the ground floor. During this process, I even had time to unlock my phone and hire a car to send me to the airport. I make a claim for transportation expenses, since it's for business. Aww. Old Neil taught you well. My luck isn't bad. Very soon, someone takes my request. Furthermore, he's nearby. After I rush out of the compound, a white peer-to-peer ride-sharing car comes and stops in front of me. In less than a minute. Perfect. As I heave a sigh of relief, I pull open the door and climb in. Airport. Okay, the driver is wearing a mask and has no habit of talking. This is what I like. Just like I like having a mute for my haircuts. By the way, weird question. Do you guys talk to your barber when he's giving you a haircut? I glance at my phone again. After confirming that I still have time even if I encounter traffic, I call the chauffeur and confirm that he's on the way to the airport. The driver isn't part of our company. He's from a local branch office that the foreign VIP is part of. In other words, there's no need for me to pick up Mr. Zarathustra as his own employee will be responsible for it. But CEO Huang still sends me to show his sincerity. After making sure that everything is fine, I check my phone. In the process, I see a joke. I see a joke post. Why is the person I'm seeing suddenly ignoring me? She insists on going to my house to watch a movie yesterday. I still had to wake up early for work, so I got her to sit by the bed and watch it alone. I mock this guy. After about an hour later, the car arrives at the airport. What the fuck? Why is this? Why is the song lagging? Excuse me? The stream isn't good. Come on, chop. And my music has stopped for some fucking reason. Lovely, thank you. I let him decide how I will look. Yes, my mom cuts my hair, so I talk to her a lot. Okay, well, that one doesn't count, but I do appreciate your input. I let him decide how I will look. Wait, you don't even tell him, like, hey, here's the haircut I want? You just go there and you're like, Dealer's choice? Actually? Are you a fucking sociopath? What? Only a couple of words now and then to be polite. I feel like that's pretty common. Then I check the flight about an hour later, the car arrives at the airport. Thankfully, I'm still early. I breathe a sigh of relief as I give the driver a 5-star rating. Then I open the flight schedule. It confirmed the arrival time. NH6567 landed at an alternate airport, Ningbi Airport, due to an engine malfunction. Holy fuck, is this for real? I quickly call the other party's chauffeur. Hey, there's a problem with the flight. It was redirected to Ningbi. I'll immediately give Mr. Zarathustra a call to confirm if he will immediately make a domestic transfer or if he will come by high-speed rail, or if we should wait for tomorrow, the chauffeur says. Oh, okay. Where are you? I'll come and meet you first. I'm having a headache just thinking that I might have to wait at the airport for a couple more hours. Bullseye, how's it going, man? Liking your hair? My hair's dude, this is fucking helmet hair. This shit is so cool. If I say something, I would look like someone from the jungle. What the fuck kind of haircut do you want? Excuse me? After asking for the location of the car park, I walk all the way there to find a chauffeur. I thought he was telling me to get pizza too, Luvian. This driver is a foreigner with black hair and blue eyes. He has a mustache that isn't too thick and looks rather handsome. Black hair, blue eyes, who could this be? Hello, how do I address you? As I ask as I approach. Previously, Old I had only given me a number and a Chinese name. Now, I would like to call him by his actual name. The driver nods and says Mr. Zarathustra has already bought a ticket that will fly off in an hour. He'll be here soon. Please inform CEO Huang about the developments. Ugh, okay. I stifle my inner groan. This means that I might have to stay at the airport until noon. The chauffeur continues. My name is Rosago. Oh, that's why I don't remember him. Okay. I'm a staff member from the Mr. Company. Mr. Company? Interesting. Your Chinese is very good. Where are you from, I ask? France, Rosago smiles and replies, Hey, where's all the Frenchmen in chat? Some representation over here. 1414. The fraud returns. Did I skip a chapter? No, I just forgot to update it. Shut up. France is great. I had plans of politely complimenting his country, but perhaps because I'm used to lampooning, I almost blurted out, great at surrendering. Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too. I cough dryly and say no more, lest he find Chinese-styled sense of humor unacceptable. Old I is Edwards? One of Ruzel's knights? How the fuck would we get that, Momo? What? Thank you for telling me. Thanks for being here. How do we know? What? After chatting for a while, I point in the direction of the airport. Mr. Zarathustra will take a few more hours to arrive. Shall we head inside and have a drink? Wine? Rosago looks at me. No, I mean coffee, tea, cola. Don't drink and drive. I'm surprised his first reaction was wine. You're a professional chauffeur. The foreigner Rosago clearly didn't get my sense of humor. After thinking for a second, he says, Sorry, I woke up early today and I'm still a little sleepy. I'll take a nap in the car real quick. Okay, I secretly heave a sigh of relief. Although I'm not against social interaction, and I'm even willing to be on good terms with people from a partnered company, I still feel uncomfortable about having to spend a few hours with a stranger. What the fuck? By the way, Edwina's father... Oh, wait, Edwina's father is Edward? Did we know this? The translation of the name to Chinese are a bit off. I see. Thanks, Momo. Even if the other party was a beauty, this feeling wouldn't be any less. Yes, that's the case for me. Perhaps he shares the same thoughts. That's probably why he chose to sleep in the car. Returning from the parking lot to the airport, I randomly find an empty seat and sit down, not putting what I said about drinking something into practice. It all costs money. Based on my understanding of the CEO, he's quite generous, but at the same time, as the big boss, he wouldn't pay attention to the reimbursements of mere employees. These sorts of trivial matters are handled by the finance department. Therefore, if I waited until noon at the airport, I would definitely be able to claim some expenses for lunch, but I'd have to bear the expenses for coffee, cola, tea, and such. These are unnecessary. Of course, if I could get Comrade Rosego to join me for the meal, then I'd be able to claim such as a client entertainment. For this reason, I invited him earlier. I was actually quite sincere, at least for half of it. After sitting for a while and using my phone, I realized a serious issue. I hadn't even had breakfast. I left in such a hurry. As I listen to the rumblings of my stomach, I feel the thirst and hunger come on. Food at the airport's expensive. Should I look for a KFC or McDonald's, or just get a slice of bread? What the fuck? I get that it's like bread joke probably from the story, but like a random slice of bread? Who the fuck just says like, I'll just eat like sliced bread? Klein has learned all the skills, true. But like, can I say, like, I'm not used to driving a bike at all, so like this muscle right here, like my extensors and stuff from like using the accelerator all day and the clutch is like so fucking burnt out. Like I'm so sore in my hands here. I'm just so cooked. My phone buzzes as I approach the frozen food section. Hello, Mr. Rosego. What's the matter? I glance at the caller ID. Wait, no, sorry. When I see the first shop that looks like it sells local delights, I turn in and look for food that's cost effective. My phone buzzes as I approach the frozen food section. Hello, Mr. Rosego, what's the matter? As I glance at the caller ID. Rosego's voice comes in. Ningbei is undergoing a thunderstorm. All flights are cancelled. Mr. Zarathustra will switch to a high-speed railway. How is he so unlucky? I'm amused, yet helpless. Then, shall we meet at the railway station? There's definitely more than enough time because the railway station is just below the airport. Even if Mr. Zarathul couldn't buy a ticket to stop at this station, it would take a maximum of 90 minutes from the airport to the municipal high-speed railway station. It takes less time than the time it takes from Ningbei to here. Wait a little longer. I'll wait for confirmation, Rosego says. As we speak, I see the phone to the ice cabinet push open. A small but fair fat hand reaches in and picks up a Baxi-branded white peach oolong-flavored ice cream. I trace this hand and see a child that looks around a year old. I had no idea about its gender. Sitting in a pram, its face is chubby and it can't stop chirping. It's adorable. Will! It's gonna be Will! Such a small child eating ice cream? The parents are so irresponsible. I glance up at the adult pushing the pram and find a gentle, beautiful woman. I have no intention of stopping them. It's not my business. As long as they don't abuse the child, all I will do is lampoon. He's not going to speak, but all the same, Willie will be on screen just as like a... just as a homage to my boy Will. However, letting a 1-year-old have ice cream is a form of abuse. Well, the kid seems happy. After hanging up the phone, I consider the possibility that we have to rush over to the high-speed railway station at any moment. I make a choice about getting some packaged pastries and bottled water before paying for it at the cashier. Just as I find a place to sit down, Rosego calls yet again. The tickets for today's high-speed railway have been sold. Mr. Zarathustra will have to stay there and come back tomorrow. Holy fuck. For a sequence, what the fuck is sequence? Attendant of mysteries? This motherfucker has way too many mysteries in his life, bro. How about you attend to some of them? Goddamn Tenab, how's it going, man? Oh, he sure is filled with good luck. That's good too. I can head back directly. I don't have to wait till noon or head to the station. Then, let's head back first? Yes, we'll come back tomorrow morning, Rosego says. Come to the parking lot. I'll send you back. I'm going back to the city anyway. Sure, I reply. It's not that I'm saving money and being greedy. After all, I can claim the travel expenses. However, there's nothing wrong with having a good relation with an employee of a partnered company. Even if I don't end up getting an additional order, it gives me another outlet for job hopping in the future. Pay respects to Will by bringing our kid the voice? Well, yeah, but he's not speaking. If he speaks, I will happily. Let's talk about work. It's only an hour away anyway. I console myself. I leave the airport and find Rosego and his Mercedes. I get into the car and buckle my seatbelt. Before saying anything, Rosego turns his head and gives me a glance. Sit tight. Huh? I feel lost. But the next second, the car speeds off. Hey, we're still in a parking lot. You're too fast. After a series of bends, the car slows down and exits the parking lot. Then, the Mercedes continues to race, swerving left and right on the road, taking up any empty spots. Not only is he on the verge of exceeding the speeding limit, but also shows no sign of stopping. Bro, he's swerving in the speed limit and you're this scared? He's on the verge of exceeding the speed limit. Like, this motherfucker is not even speeding yet, and Klein is shitting himself. Get me the fuck out of here. On several occasions, I imagined that there'd be a car accident, but with Rosego's control, the car nimbly avoids danger. This, aren't you going too fast? I ask. Don't worry, I used to be a racer, Rosego said. But this is a city road, not a racetrack. I don't dare say another word, afraid that Rosego would be distracted and end up hitting something. At this moment, I recall my ability as an assassin. I decide that if anything were to go wrong, I would jump out of the car and seek refuge or forcibly control Rosego to stop the car. 40 minutes later, the little racing car stops outside the building where my company is. Thank you. My face is a little pale as I unbuckle my seatbelt. If it weren't for my abilities as an assassin and my outstanding balance, I definitely would have gotten carsick and puked all over the back seat. You're welcome. See you tomorrow, Rosego says. I bid the racer farewell. Entering the building, I glance subconsciously at the spot where the vending machine had appeared. It's empty. Fortunately, I head upstairs and press the up button. As I wait, I lower my head and straighten my clothes. Suddenly, a long pair of legs wearing leather boots walks over. Bernadette? Long boots, right? So this would be CEO Huang's daughter, if we wanted to be accurate, I guess. Bro, don't... Why the fuck are you scared? Oh my fucking god. It's fine. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. I raise my head subconsciously and glance to the side. This instantly makes me feel a little uncomfortable. This isn't because the other party is a gorgeous beauty, but because she's CEO Huang's daughter. Let's go! Miss Bernie Huang. This lady's eyebrows are straight, her nose high, and she wears a pair of blue tint-colored contacts, together with a slightly curled hair that she dyed chestnut brown. She has a level of beauty belonging to foreigners. Seeing her look at me, I instinctively open my mouth to greet her. Miss Huang? No, that might bring about negative connotations. My lady Huang? Too exaggerated. Madam Huang? Which is clearly, that doesn't suit a young girl. Teacher Huang? She's still a kid. As my thoughts race, the young lady nods at me. Hello. Hello, I respond reflexively. Is my dad in the office? I'm sorry, I don't know. I just came from the outside. I haven't even been to the office yet. Miss Huang nods slightly and doesn't say anything else, because the lift we're waiting for has arrived. As the lift moves up, I try my best to find a topic to prevent the situation from being awkward. But I don't dare strike up a random conversation. CEO Huang treasures his daughter very much. If I were to offend her, I'd be fired today. Zhou? At this moment, Miss Huang turns to me and says, as if trying to recall my name. Zhou Mingrui, I say my name. Although Miss Huang often comes to the office to help her mother check on her father, I believe that she definitely doesn't know a mere employee like me. To have even a slight impression of my surname means that her memory is beyond imagination. Okay, that seems like a bit much. Like, hey, I get you're flattered and stuff that she remembers your name. Good for you, but like, chill. Mr. Zhou, I have something I need your help with, Miss Huang asks. No problem, as long as I can do it, I reply. As long as Miss Huang is satisfied, a promotion and a pay raise won't be far away. As I speak, we exit the elevator and enter the company. Help me translate a batch of documents. Translate? What language is it, I ask. Cursive script. Cursive script? I haven't learned that before. Just as I'm about to answer, Miss Huang suddenly picks up her pace. We've already arrived outside her father's office. This lady doesn't give CEO Huang any face at all. She walks past the secretary that is stationed outside and reaches out her hand and pushes open the door. Let's hope that the CEO isn't spreading his love early in the morning, I pray. Before taking an indiscernible step to the side in case I get embroiled in this family mess. Of course, I'm not that nervous either. After all, CEO Huang is experienced. If he were to do any sordid deeds in the office, he would definitely lock the door. Alright, no worries, Nagito. You have a good night, buddy. As expected, there's no one in the office. CEO Huang is in a meeting, the secretary says. I'll wait for him outside, Miss Huang nods. Mr. Zhou, please, come with me. Alright, I walk over. I don't have much knowledge of cursive scripts. Take a look at least, Miss Huang says. When I enter, she casually closes the door. She then flips her sling bag and takes out a stack of papers. Try and see if you can read it to me. If possible, please. Okay, I take the stack of papers from her. My whole body stiffens. If I'm not wrong, the cursive script on the paper is from CEO Huang. I've seen the comments he had written on the document several times. This is CEO Huang's diary. God damn it, don't tell me he writes about his affairs. What decent person has a goddamn diary? If I read it, I offend the CEO. If I don't, I offend his daughter. Why do I have to be in a dilemma? Wait, I don't know cursive script. I can't read it. Although I can make out what the CEO has written, I really don't know any cursive script. I immediately open my mouth. Miss Huang, I can't. Before I finish, the door opens. The CEO rushes in and scans the both of us. He retracts his gaze from the gap between me and Miss Huang as he smiles. Baby, why didn't you give me a call? I would have gone down to pick you up. I'm of age, Miss Huang glances at me. I'm trying to make a request to Miss Zhou for his help. I immediately understand her intentions as I pull back the documents. Call him Uncle Zhou, the CEO smiles. He then turns his head to look at me. You may leave. I'll holler if there's anything. Okay. I use the opportunity to leave the office and return to my seat where I hide the papers. Before I turn on the computer, Roseanne leans in and says, You're finished. Huh? Don't you know that the CEO dotes on his daughter to the point of having an obsession? He hates seeing other men close to his daughter. During Miss Huang's past visits, the men who took the initiative to offer their help have either quit or transferred to a different branch in a Tier 3 city, Roseanne says. It can't be. I was just in proximity to her. I grit my teeth just from hearing that. Don't you know what kind of man the CEO is? In his eyes, all men are the same as him. If one has money, they'll definitely be able to play around, loving everyone they see. No, making love to everyone they see. If one doesn't, then they'll seduce the rich and beautiful lady and take up the post of a CEO and elevate themselves. Therefore, in the eyes of men like you, Miss Huang is the most tempting prey of all, Roseanne says. It's just that Miss Huang asked for my help. I wasn't playing around at all. I feel wronged. You really weren't playing around, Roseanne asks. Of course! Think about it. To develop and maintain a relationship, you need 2 to 3 hours a day, right? If it's 2 relationships, that's 4 to 5 hours a day. There are 7 hours for sleep every night, an hour's nap in the afternoon, 9 hours of work, 3 meals, which add up to like an hour or so. That's 18 hours, leaving only 6 in the day. If I were to play around, tried 2 times, I wouldn't have the time to play any games, watch videos, or read anything. How tiring! How boring! That makes sense. Roseanne slowly nods. Right now, you need to book. You need a book on time management. Before I can answer, she continues. But how does the CEO manage to make time for so many women? He is different. If it's just one partner, that takes an hour to 3 day schedule to maintain the relationship. Roseanne nods. That's right. CEO Huang is different from us. He's rich and handsome. Roseanne and I both sigh at the same time. Roseanne, who's quite the gossiper, suddenly shrinks back. Old Eye is here. I'll be returning to my seat first. Just as Roseanne leaves, CEO Huang's person in charge, the corporate office director, Ai, walks in. He's already old, his hair white and his face pale. Send everything you need to claim today to finance. You don't have to receive Mr. Czar's tool store anymore. Old Ai says to me, no way, am I fired already? Do I at least get some severance pay? Old Ai passes me a document and continues. Liaise with the members involved in the project. It's a project that the company is working on with the police. Oh? The sudden turn of events is so quick I don't even know how to respond. Realizing that I don't have to ride with Rosego tomorrow, I have a baffling feeling this might not be such a bad idea. 14, 16. Oh, there's like a little... Ah, my green screen's cutting out there for some reason. Interesting. Dude, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta do something about my fucking mouse. They keep fucking... They're like zipping in and out, and it's irritating the piss out of me. By the way, Devil, are you here by chance? I don't know if he is. Okay, after finding the project team and gaining an understanding, I spent quite a bit of time organizing the information. I also leave the company at 3 in the afternoon, preparing myself to head to the police station. After leaving the company building, I take out my phone, open a ride-sharing app, and submit my destination. Since it's not a rush hour, I get a driver in just a few seconds. He's in the vicinity. A minute. I glance at the notification, very pleased. A minute passes by, but as I look left and right, I don't see the license plate. Suspecting that I misremembered, I unlock my phone to check the situation. As I hear a chime, I subconsciously look up and see a green-orange bicycle. Sitting on the bicycle is a young man wearing a dark baseball cap and a thin black coat. The bicycle stops in front of me as the man extends his right foot to support the bicycle. His forehead is wide and his face is thin. His short black hair is slightly curled as his eyes are darker than an ordinary person's, close to pure black. Wide forehead, thin face, short black hair, slightly curled. Amon? His biggest characteristic was that, like a cosplayer, he wore a crystal monocle on his right eye. Amon. Holding the bicycle's handle with one hand, the man adjusts his monocle with the other and smiles. You're the one who requested a ride? Oh, I did, but a car, not a bicycle. I opened my mouth, unsure if I should even answer. At that moment, I underwent existential questions like, who am I? Where am I? Where am I going? You're going to the police station, right? The young man asks. No way. There's an option to get a bicycle and I somehow selected it? I slowly nod. At that moment, there are only two clear thoughts in my mind. Should I take a photo or video to post on My Moments? Or should I call customer service to complain? At that moment, the young man... What the fuck? At that moment, the young man wearing a monocle points to the side of the building and says, "Wait just another minute, my car's parked there." As he speaks, he takes out his phone to wave it. Huh? I still don't quite understand what's happening. The young man presses the edge of his monocle as he smiles. I did something in a nearby alley just now. I couldn't drive through, and the distance to walk here was a little far, so I just rented a bike. I'm sorry, just wait a minute. Since the other party had already said so, and I'm not in a rush, I said, yeah, it's fine. The young man immediately puts away his phone and rides his bicycle to the side of the building. Soon, a white car drives out and stops in front of me. All right, you can board it now. Oh my god, I thought Klein was literally gonna be sitting on the back of Amon's bicycle. That was gonna be fucking hilarious. And just as I'm about to open the car door, I realize there's a problem. The car displayed on the app is black. I'm just about to walk to the back of the car to look at the license plate when the driver waves his hand. I have two cars. I'm driving this today, but I bound my account to the other one. Look, my phone is right. With that, he calls me. Carpool a bike? Well, yeah, it's like, Momo, I don't know where you live, obviously, but like, you can get like Uber Eats or whatever, and sometimes your guy will be delivering it on a bike. And dude, I don't know, when that happens, I feel so bad. I'm like, god damn, this motherfucker's... just like biking it, and I could have just gotten in my car to go pick it up, but instead I'm having someone fucking do this. I'm a fucking piece of shit. Like, I feel so bad. And if that it very rarely happens where I live, because I don't live like in a huge city and stuff, but like it happened to me like twice, and both times I was like, dude, you're a fucking piece of shit. Jesus. Seeing that the number displayed isn't a problem, and considering how I've encountered similar situations before, I open the door and get in. It's broad daylight. What's there to be afraid of? However, the reviewing and verification undertaken by the platform are problematic. When I get into the car, the driver with the monocle looks ahead and picks up a cigarette box and hands it back. Want a cigarette? Isn't smoking banned, I ask? As long as I don't mind it. The thin driver smiles. I don't smoke. I shake my head. Well, then why do you, it's good that you don't smoke. I don't smoke either. Smoking causes one to have a ghastly appearance. Yeah, well, you look like a fucking ghost, Amon. Fuck you. Then why do you have cigarettes, I ask? There will always be some friends you need to meet despite being unwilling to. That's true, I nod. At this moment, I recall Vice President Wu from the company next door. Although he smokes, his appearance is not ghastly, but there's no need to say it out loud. I'm not someone who gets into debates with others. You don't look like a rideshare driver. I glance at the obviously expensive cigarettes and the luxurious car. Is my performance that obvious? The man replies. You don't look like you make a living from ride-sharing. It looks like you come from a rich family, I say. There was a Medici reference? What was? Friends you don't want to meet. Oh, I get it. I see. Being born with a silver spoon doesn't bar me from making a living from ride-sharing. It allows me to experience a completely different life from my past. And being able to see all kinds of unique people is a form of entertainment. Don't you find it interesting, the driver says? How philosophical. I nod and casually say, that might be the case, but I think you only occasionally ride-share a few orders and are usually busy with other things. Yes, I went to your building to investigate, the other driver says, looking at the rearview mirror. Investigate? It's about the evil cult. They like to use vending machines to harm others. The corner of the driver's lips curl up. If it wasn't for the fact that I already knew about it, I would have lost my shit. You're a private detective? A detective named Sherlock Moriarty? That might be a nickname. The driver raises his hand to pinch the edge of his monocle. Of course, we're old friends. I didn't know if it was my imagination, but I feel like he emphasized the words, old friend. Did you find anything? I try my best to look like a bystander. The driver half turns his head to glance at me and says, guess. Such a punchable smile, I rein in my thoughts. I guess so. Then it's as you say, the driver says. I know a lot, but I won't tell you. As I think about what to say, he straightens his back and looks ahead. He then pushes the monocle on his right eye. Suddenly, countless thoughts appear in my mind. Overlapping roads, tunnels, mixed colors, different signboards, pedestrians, cars that sweep backwards. They simultaneously explode in the mind at the same time, making me feel like I'm suffering from motion sickness. We're here, the driver says. I get out of my car in a daze and squat down at the side of the road, looking like I might vomit at any moment. I recover after a while, but the ride-sharing car has already left. Thinking back, I suddenly shudder. 14:17. By the way, sorry, Luvian, I know you already wrote this down, but does it end at 30 even? What does it end at? Okay. No way. Is the driver related to the monocle incident that the star mentioned? He's been corrupted, or he's the source of the corruption? Wait, why did I use corruption? At that moment, I feel like my heart stopped beating. I forget my stupor as I check my belongings. My phone, my keys, my travel card, my change, my shoes, my pants. Everything's still here. I didn't lose anything. Oh, Luvian left. Fuck. Alright, never mind. Thanks, Full. I know he wrote it somewhere. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm not going back to find it. I don't care. People just love to scare themselves. Since I've already taken out my phone, I checked the time. 3:25. Man, the driver goes fast. 5 to 6 minutes earlier than the estimated time. No wonder I got motion sickness. So that's what happened. However, I didn't have the feeling as though I was in a car for more than 15 minutes. We didn't even talk that much. Maybe just due to the motion sickness? Probably. I raise my head, get my bearings, and head for the eye-catching police station. A compound with several buildings inside. 2 fully armed policemen standing guard at the entrance. These 28 chapters. Thanks, Momo. At this moment, I suddenly think of a problem and connect it to a question from my prior inspection of my belongings. I didn't bring a paper, notebook, or pen. Of course, this isn't a result of negligence, it's just that I'm used to using my cell phone to record matters. If it were something grander in scale or a more professional setting, I would bring a notebook computer. I haven't used paper notebooks in years. In a work environment like a police station, the leader in charge of matters definitely can't stand the situation of someone holding a cell phone and tapping on it during business exchanges. That's not polite. When dealing with them, it's better to be more conservative and traditional. I'll find a stationery store, buy a pen and notebook, and then go in. In a business environment, acting is also a skill. At times like this, I always praise my habit of leaving some buffer time, giving me enough time to not be in a rush. The leader in charge of the project agreed to meet at 4, so I have 35 minutes. Normally speaking, taking a taxi from the company to this place would take 20 minutes. With the series of actions like going downstairs, waiting for the ride, entering the compound, the total time required is 35. I set off at 3 p.m., giving myself plenty of buffer time to arrive at the police station at the scheduled time of 3:45. But considering the possibility of traffic jams, registrations, inspections, and unknown stuff, I ultimately scheduled the appointment for 4. Alright, good night, Nightwalker. You're failing your name, I will say. I have no idea what time it is for you. I'm gonna be like fucking anything. I don't know. The nearest stationery store is 2 kilometers away? Get a ride share? Just as I'm hesitating, I suddenly see a small shop opposite. Star Dream Provision Store. Provisions. Maybe there's a stationery. I'll go take a look. Nightwalker, no, go to bed, bro. All good. I wouldn't judge you. Your name is judging you, but like, I wouldn't judge you. I wouldn't do that. That's crazy. Soon, I arrive at the provision store. The restaurant is very cramped and the lighting not good. It's rather dim inside, giving me the feeling of going from afternoon to evening instantly. It's 5 a.m.? Go the fuck to sleep. I'm sorry. What the fuck? You already night walked, bro. It's morning now. Go to bed. Fuck you. Lining both sides of the store are shelves that are about 1.8 meters tall. The items placed on the shelves are dazzling, but they all look strange. There's an ancient serial drama playing on the tablet computer, adding a bit of life to my dark shop. However, it's obvious that the cashier is only listening to the sounds with zero concern about the content. This store's design is illogical, and the boss isn't meticulous. If I were a thief, I would take a few items and turn to leave. She wouldn't be able to discover it at all. I lampooned silently before walking to the cashier and rapped the edge of the table. Hello, do you have a notebook and pen? I'm referring to a paper notebook. A woman in a nice black dress looks up and says, Yes, we do, over there. Her voice is gentle, calming me instantly. Her looks are pretty good, even in a dark environment. Without taking another look, I trace her finger and look to the corner of the third rack. There's something that appears to be a notebook, but its design is strange, as if it's made from brass pages. It's a notebook? I reach for the brass book. Isn't this 002, I think? The family name I can't pronounce, brass book. I call it the Truance brass book, but everyone assures me that's wrong. Even I know it's wrong, because like the N is before the S. It's like the Trunsoist? Trunsost? I don't know. I gotta ask Easy how he pronounces it. It feels cold to the touch, as if it's made of metal, but there's definitely paper inside. Yes, the shop owner says. Trunsoest? 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 The shop owner says yes. The shop's theme is mystery. All the products here have this characteristic. Product differentiation. A phrase flashes across. Trunsoest? Soest, yeah. Okay, at this moment, I survey my surroundings and find an antique quill, a silver mirror with black eyeballs on both sides, and a few dice of different shapes, too many to count. So, brass book, 008? 017? What the fuck was the quill? I can't remember. A silver mirror is Erides, of course. A few dice. I'm thinking die of probability, but it might be something else. Mirror. I subconsciously go to pick up the mirror with my other hand. I want to confirm its condition. Oh, sorry, I want to confirm my condition. I can't look terrible just because of the motion sickness. I have a business meeting. The mirror quickly reflects my face. Black hair, brown eyes, deep facial features, hard lines. Damn, when did I become so handsome? My man became fucking Chad. After being stunned, I put down the brass notebook, take out my phone, and use it to examine myself. This is normal. This is my regular appearance. And then look back at the mirror again, looking very handsome. What the hell is with this mirror? I can't help but ask. This is a smart mirror, the woman says. Ah, I understand. A smart mirror with its own beautifying features, filters, and Photoshop effects. To put it simply, it's a special tablet connected to TikTok. With this in mind, I lose interest and put the mirror down. However, for some reason, I feel like the mirror is kind of sticky. It takes a lot of strength to pull back my hand. How much for the notebook and the quill? The boss in the black dress says 10 million. Huh? The two of these are antiques, the woman says. Is there anything that isn't an antique? Something normal? Yes, the woman says. And points. I turn and see an ordinary black notebook. I pick it up and flip through it. I'm certain that the surface of the notebook is made of hard paper. The paper inside is an imitation of goat skin. On one of the pages is painted the fool who's wearing gorgeous clothes and a dazzling head accessory. Is this like the goat skin, parchment that he created in like the Grey Fog? Not Grey Fog, fuck me. In Sephira Castle, sorry. With the fool as my online nickname, how could I not recognize it? How much for it, I ask. 30 yuan, the boss says. It's a little expensive. What about this pen? I pick up a casual dark red fountain pen. 25. If you buy the both of them, you can have them for 50. I hesitate and feel that 50 isn't an unacceptable price compared to traveling 2 kilometers by taxi. Not only a waste of time, but also the taxi itself. Alright, I take out my phone and complete the transaction. After leaving the provision store and returning to the police station, I register at the guard house. During this process, a police car drives out. Is there an emergency mission? The policeman asks. While waiting for the barrier to rise, the driver replies, Damn it, a car thief appeared. He stole 2 cars. Okay, I still have 2 chapters to go. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to run down and get some... You know what? I'm just going to grab a Diet Coke really quick. Give me 2 seconds. My coffee just ran out and I don't want to... Give me a second. I'll be back. I wonder who stole the 2 cars? Didn't Amon say he had 2 cars? Coincidence? I think not. Amon, the god of stealing 2 cars. Man talking about he has 2 cars with a monocle. Coincidence? Hee. 2 cars stolen in a row. That's probably a crime syndicate. How could one guy drive 2 cars? This is a cultivation I've gone through as a fan of courtroom dramas and detective series. Dude, I'm not even fucking kidding you. My hand is so tired. Actually picking up this, like, can of Coke feels like it's taking effort. Like, it's not like I can't pick it up, but it's, like, actually taking effort, which is fucked. Of course, I don't say it out loud, believing that even people with standard intelligence could think of this. When the guard on duty calls to confirm my identity, I take out my phone and check the time. There's still plenty of time, I heave a sigh of relief, as I circle around the pond in the middle of the courtyard and enter the building. After I run through the possible exchanges in my mind, I knock on the door of the target office. Please, come in, a voice says. Officer Deng! As I push open the door and enter, I realize that the officer sitting behind the desk is the one who had come to check on my residence permit. I always imagined he's a police officer, but I never expected him to have an office. You are, Officer Deng says. Do we know each other? Last night, you checked on my residence permit and reminded me of the cult. Later, we met again at Lawson. I even reported a woman suspected to be a member of the cult, I said. Zhou Mingrui. I'm face blind and I don't have a good memory. It was night, so I couldn't see great. I don't need you to tell me your memory isn't good or you have face blindness. I can tell. Today, I'm representing the Intis group to take over the previous project. Yes, we agreed to meet at 4, Officer Deng points to the chair opposite him. I immediately approach it and plan on placing down the black notebook that I just bought. I'll then flip to the middle. I can't let him know that I just bought it and never written in it. Officer Deng glances at the notebook and frowns. Following that, he picks up the phone and dials an internal department number. Hey, the Intis group is here. Come over for a meeting. After a brief, simple briefing, he puts down the phone and smiles at me. This is an international collaboration project. We can't decide on our own. The other party will be here soon. I'm aware. I read the relevant documents in the morning. Of course, even if I'm lazy and didn't read it, I'll still have given such an answer. I can't let them know. Not long after sitting down, I hear the door open. I stand up politely and look back and see an old man in a long black robe. His hair white and wrinkles at the edge of his eyes. His dark red eyes appear slightly turbid. Dark red eyes. Red eyes makes me think of either Emlyn or it's the boy. Isn't there the boy that... Ian, I think. A red moon pendant hanging from his chest. He looks like a priest. That might be Emlyn. Ian, yes, the Ian Wright. Thank you, Bug. A foreign priest, I nod with a smile. For some reason, I find this old man a little familiar, just like the first time I met Officer Deng. Hey, I remembered it, Bug, without anyone telling me, okay? Strange. Recently, I've been feeling sad for some inexplicable reason. I got it. Just took me a second. Fuck you, I got there. So mean. Strange. Recently, I've been feeling sad for some reason. Is this the after effect of the assassin beverage? At that moment, Officer Deng introduces Old Neil, an Interpol representative. Ah, hello, Mr. Neil, I greet. Old Neil doesn't speak and sizes me up. Lad, have you been troubled by ghosts recently? You can tell? I'm shocked. I don't know whether to admit or to hide it from him. Don't lie. My eyes are very sharp. Old Neil smiles. A little, I mutter. Haha, you're still young. You confessed the moment I called you out. Actually, I'm not that sure. Yes, I'm a priest and have the ability to expel wraiths and shadows. Do you need my help? Is it okay to discuss such superstition in front of a police officer? I open my mouth, speechless. Old Neil walks to Officer Deng's table and sits down and picks up the coffee on it. Don't worry, I don't charge much. If you're a believer of the goddess, I'll even do it for free. I wasn't a believer of the goddess in the past, but I am now. I hesitate for 2 seconds and say, but I already gotta help her. Who is it? There aren't many people with such abilities. Most are cheats, O'Neill says. Daly. Do you know her? Daly. What is the last name of lawyer Jurgen? I don't... What the fuck, dude? Come on. Jurgen Hansen or some shit? I don't know. What is it? Cooper. Oh, God. Ugh. Listen, you could have asked me his name. I would have gotten Jurgen, okay? I don't know his last name. I don't know Ian's last name. Fuck him. I don't care. Dude, I call everyone by their first names, okay? There's like a 50% chance if in like 2 months you said like, hey, what's Dunn's last name? I'd be like, I don't fucking know, dude. I just call everyone by their first names, okay? Daly. Yeah, that's fine. Are you the representative of the Intes group? Let's start. You know Ma'am Daly? I ask. O'Neill sighs and points to Officer Deng, his fiancée. Oh, everyone knows everyone, I guess. Aw, they're together! Yay! This boosts my confidence in Madame Daly. I stop chatting and begin communicating with Officer Deng and O'Neill about the project. An hour passes. Old Neil stretches his back. It's finally over. These old bones of mine can't withstand such torment of meetings anymore. I don't have any energy. It's time to retire, he smiles at Officer Deng. It's time for me to leave. I'll go to a faraway village and grow some flowers, feed the chickens, play with my wife, or play the piano with my wife. What? No, play the piano for my wife. Jesus Christ. What is the name of the apothecary that happens? The owl named? Dude, the fat apothecary? Where the fuck are you pulling these out from, Bug? You're kidding, dude. Oh my god. No, I don't remember the fucking apothecary's name. What the fuck do you mean? No, he's not memorable. He's a fat apothecary. No. Top 3. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Officer Deng stands up as well as he sends Old Neil and smiles. Let's go together. 1419. I'm liking the hair. Ah, thanks, bud. I'm gonna... It's literally... I forgot it. Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? Bug is on crack right now. Like, I know he's doing it to rage bait me, which is funny and stuff. I'm here for it. But, like, dude, oh my god. He's next gonna ask me fucking Rosego's last name. I don't even know if that was given in the series, nor do I give a fuck. It's not even 5:30 and I can't get off work normally. And I can get off work normally again? I've already composed myself by the time I walk out of the police station, feeling happy that I don't have to work overtime today. Bug, alright, whatever, I lose. What was his name? Before I left in the afternoon, I communicated with the admin that I didn't know how long it would take to return. After all, we didn't know how long the meeting would be. Darkwill. Ah. What if Officer Deng got me to stay for dinner or sing some karaoke? Although the probability of it happening was low, even if it wouldn't happen to me, I still had to be prepared. The distance from the old estate where my rented apartment is to the police station is shorter than from my company, but I still chose to take public transport because the company doesn't reimburse me going home. Metro Line 3, 600 meters. Bus 72, 150 meters. I take out my phone and look for a route home. After careful consideration, I choose the bus. The weather is hot in the summer, so it's best if I can minimize the steps taken. As I wait at the bus stop, I can't help but doubt my life. I'm a powerful, extraordinary assassin. Why must I live like a slave of society? But I can't get money without work. What's the name of the monster from the underground? A Demisol. Dude, I swear, I really thought he was gonna come back in the series at some point. I don't know why, but I thought he would come back for some reason. Assassins also need to save money and buy a house, food, clothes. Ugh, it should be like a game. Give me an assassin manager and help me gather missions. After confirming how evil my targets are, I'll shave my head and flash through the crowd. No, being bald is ugly. Forget it. What can I do? Record videos of extreme sports? I still have to learn them and practice. Actually, I could join the police. As an assassin, I could capture thieves and scammers. The only problem is that their income isn't great. Maybe it's better after the probation period? As I consider the future, I board the bus. Wait, whose name? And Bullseye, what are we talking about? As I consider the future, I board the bus. I hold both handles and a notebook with one hand and pull my phone out with the other. I'm a refined person. I wouldn't blast out any sounds in public, and I don't have wireless headphones, so I can only browse through Weeaboo. Weebo? Weeaboo? I don't know. As the bus drives, it suddenly stops. The person's POV we're in? Klein. What do you mean? Or Xiaoming, I guess, technically. Sorry. Weebo? Weeaboo? My boo? As the bus drives, it suddenly stops. The driver's voice sounds from the speakers. Get off the bus. There's a malfunction. Wait for the next one. The passenger Twitter for Chinese people? Yeah, no, I know that, because we used to get trailers and stuff on there, so, like, I knew that. I don't know how to pronounce it. The passengers curse as they get off the bus, me among them. There's only one stop left. There's no need to wait. I'll just walk home. I open the map and confirm my location. If I knew this would happen, I would have just taken that damn subway. Weibo? Weeaboo. Got it. At this moment, I see a 5 or 6-year-old girl jump out from the roadside and an SUV speeding over. I'm stunned, but then I realize I'm an assassin. Without any hesitation, I run to the girl. Bullseye, we're in Xiaoming Grui's. What do you mean? We're in Klein's. I run to the girl. Seeing that I might not make it in time, I exert strength into my legs and kick out, relying on my strength to unleash all my power in one strike. During this process, I feel sharp as an arrow. In that moment, I lunge for the girl and hug her. I then straighten my back and adjust my posture, making myself light as a feather. The SUV stops. I take a few steps to the side and steady myself. To be honest, I was hit, but I made myself seemingly weightless, so I didn't take any damage. Are you alright? The SUV driver gets out? His face drenched in sweat? I'm fine. It was a close one. I put down the little girl and pat my shoulder. She has long, jet black hair, which makes her qualified to be a model. That's good. That's good. The SUV driver is relieved to see that I didn't dirty or injure myself. At that moment, a middle-aged man rushes out from the side of the road. When he sees a little girl is fine, he's obviously relieved. His skin is bronze in color and he has soft facial features. He has a pair of eyes that are closer in color to brown. They appear to have been through a lot. Mr. Azek. Thank you. Thank you. Are you okay? He asks. No, my luck isn't too bad. I just avoided the collision, I reply with a smile. I finally use the ability of an assassin. The SUV driver points at his license plate. You can contact me if you have any troubles. I have something to do, so I'll be going. The middle-aged man nods before saying to me, why don't you come to my shop and have a drink? For some reason, I feel a sense of closeness to him, and since it's free, I don't say no. Okay. As I speak, I pick up the black notebook. Bullseye, I don't know if this is true, but I think this is a dream that Klein is having in his sleep, in like the Fool's sleep or whatever, or the Lord of Mysteries' sleep at the end, like, because he's sleeping, so like this is like a dream he's having where like he is himself, but he's seeing all the people from this world in like our world in this time. So like they're all working, they have like jobs, they have like cell phones and all that shit, but like they are who they are. Their names kind of conform a little bit to our naming convention, but they still retain like pieces of their names and stuff. I can't say shit, but make all those theories. Yeah. This is cool. After leaving the road and passing through the motor car lane, I see this gentleman's shop, a themed bookstore renovated to look like a coffee shop. The other doors lead to a nearby park with a wooden swing on it. Who's Patrick Bryan? Patrick Bryan. Is that the member of the... Fuck. Is that the member of the Numinous Episcopate who thinks Klein is like the chosen of death or whatever, and like follows his or blessed of death or whatever, and like follows his commands and shit as like the head of the Numinous Episcopate in Backland? Thank you. Don't wander in the future. It's very dangerous. Come on, think, Uncle. The bookstore man pulls his little girl over. Call me brother. Don't make me sound so old, I joke. Thank you, brother, the little girl says. Without waiting for the reply, she cleverly replies, Then my father is your elder. Damn, did I just get taken advantage of? The bookstore owner immediately asks, What would you like to drink? Any cold beverage will do. Okay, you can also pick a book to read. Okay. He mixes the cold beverage. I curiously walk to the bookshelf to see what's on it. Grosel's 2 out of 4 is not failing. 50% is a pass. Wait, what? Grosel's Travel, Book of Secrets, Roselle and His 100 Mistresses, The Self-Cultivation of Evil Gods, How to Make the Believers Offer Money. What the fuck kind of books are these? I'm stunned as I read them, finally choosing the seemingly normal Grosel's Travel. Just as I find a seat to sit down, the book owner walks over with a glass. The drink in his hand is brownish red in color, with quite a few pieces of ice. After drinking it in one gulp, it's slightly sour and sweet, very cold and refreshing, amazing for the summer. Not bad, I praise. The boss doesn't say anything else as he returns to the cashier. But in America, that's an F? What's a pass in America, Bullseye, then? Like, what's as a percentage? Don't fucking give me, like, if you give me a GPA, I don't know what the fuck that means. After a while, the girl runs to the back door and shouts, Daddy, I want to sit on the swing. The book owner sighs and walks over with a smile. I smile and take another sip of my drink. An afternoon like this is nice. Is that for high school or uni too? So, Devil, at our uni, what it used to be was that... Merlin, how's it going? Well, Bug is in high school, so I imagine for that... Oh, I see. Oh, you're asking him, not me. I see. Okay. Wait, you're a senior in college? Oh, that does make sense. Okay, I didn't ask. Sorry, I didn't say anything, but I thought, wait, 65 is a where the fuck? I'm sorry, Bug, where do you live? If you don't mind saying your country, you don't have to, obviously. It depends, but 70 is good and wait, so 60 is a pass in the US? What? So then how is one of you saying 65, one of you saying 60? What the fuck are you on? Like okay, let me put it this way. So at our uni, what it used to be was that 50 was a pass. Like if I got a 50 in a course, that's a pass. But over the course of a full year, if your average wasn't greater than 60, so if it wasn't like 61 or higher for an entire year between all your courses, you would be put on academic probation. Academic probation was just like, hey, you can't overload your courses. So like whatever the maximum, I think it was like 5.0 courses or whatever in a year. You can't take any more than that. And if next year your average is still less than 60, we're going to ask you to take a year off. Because it's like, hey, you either have a lot going on or you're just dumb as a bag of rocks. So like take a year off, hopefully figure your shit out, come back a little bit better. That's so like 50 was and like if you got a 50 in a singular course, you'd probably be okay, assuming you weren't shitting the bed in all your other courses too. But yeah, I don't know. What the fuck do you mean your pass rate is 60, 65? What the fuck? Okay. Having had half a day to spare, I stay in the bookstore until it's almost 70 is average. Yeah, then you wait, Bullseye, are you in college or or like college or university or like high school? Having had half a day to spare, I stay in the bookstore until it's almost 7. During this time, I can't refuse the owner's repeated requests. I reluctantly take a small lemon cake, a set of pasta with minced meat, and 2 garlic sausages. I don't need dinner, I rub my belly. The only problem is that the weather is hot and stuffy. As I walk in this weather, I'll definitely sweat. However, ever since I entered society, I've always had a habit of taking a shower every day. And today, I'm preparing to wash some clothes, so I'm not too averse. To my surprise, perhaps because of my assassin beverage, I managed to passively lose weight. I don't even have a tummy. It's the same in all grades? Yeah, then I hate to tell you, bro, you are going to some easy shit, okay? You know what the fucking average in the average in most courses was like a 60? The average in like accounting or tax-based courses for us used to be like 55. 53 was the worst I've ever seen. Like that's like how fucking shit our averages used to be. So like averages don't mean anything to me. I don't give a fuck. Mama ain't raised someone who is average, brother. My midterm stat class was like 65. That's actually pretty good. We had I got a 90. Nice. Yeah. No, that's still the averages here. Fair. That medium lady, Madame Daly, will be here at 9. There's still about 2 hours left. With more than enough time, I decide to use my fan after the shower and play some games. No, when you go to mathematics and science, then yes, 60 is amazing. Ah, okay. As for using the air conditioner, oh yes, I forget. You guys, I'm sorry, I forget. Devil, no, we're so stupid. These guys are majoring in gender theory. Of course 70's the average. Oh my god, we're so silly. Devil. As for using the air conditioning, the weather isn't too hot. Besides, after becoming an assassin, I feel I have a strong tolerance for heat. To be honest, this can't be considered unbreakable. It's just that I don't really feel that hot and stuffy. When I enter the bathroom, I glance at the mirror. That female ghost was introduced by Detective Sherlock Moriarty to protect me and investigate that cult. She hasn't shown any intentions of harming me. What was the ultimate fate of Caterina Pelle? She was killed by Medici. She doesn't have any ill intentions. She's very friendly. Besides, my reason for... I think so, yeah. Besides, my reason for dealing with that mysterious cult is pretty convincing. She must have sensed Madame Daly's power last night. Even if I don't tell her, she could be able to guess what's going to happen next. However, a new problem rears its head. How do I warn her? I don't even know how to contact her. Looking around, I can't find any clues. It seems like I'm the only person in the room. Yes, there's only one person, but who knows how many ghosts? Perhaps she's hiding in there and I can just talk to her. It's rather silly talking to myself. What, didn't Medici kill her when... I don't know, like she... I don't... Oh no! Medici acted like he killed her for Klein, and then she was shown as alive later. Oh, I think she started working for him or whatever. Oh, you guys are right. Fuck, I think I got that wrong. Shit. Easy question. All the volume names in order? Clown, Faceless, Traveler, fuck, what was 4? I don't actually remember. I don't know. It's fine, fucking. Oh, that's bad. Listen, I'm tired as fuck. Okay, today is not the day to be quizzing me, bro. I don't know. Just fuck off. We're better locking out. Yeah, actually, Devil. No, it's fine. Wait, where am I? Undying. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Since the female wait, no, where am I? Eh? How do I warn her? Wait, maybe she's here. Can I just talk to the air? Looking at the reflection in the mirror, I whisper, I've hired a medium. She'll be here by 9. As soon as I finish speaking, the mirror in front of me turns dark as the surrounding light has been sucked in. The pale female ghost wearing a small bonnet and a retro dress appears. Thank you. In a second, her image disappears and the mirror returns to normal. I heave a sigh of relief and hang up my clothes before taking a shower. As I shower, I freeze. Has that female ghost left? Why am I spending so much money to hire a medium? That ghost has no ill intentions. She's even protecting me. Why would I spend so much money? 20,000 yuan with a maximum of 50? While taking pity on my wallet, I feel the need to think of a way to cancel. Anyway, it's still early. As long as she doesn't live in the suburbs, she hasn't set off yet. But I can't be sure that the female ghost doesn't have any ill intentions. In my hesitation, I wipe myself dry and put on my clothes. The coolest sequence name that we know of. Well, I know all the sequence names now, right? The coolest one. Definitely, I think something in the lawyer pathway is definitely at least up for like coolest for sure, I think. Like lawyer, like Prince of Abolition is like fucking cool as fuck. Hand of Order is also really good. Illuminator is also really good. The Hanged Man? Thunder God is also pretty based. Sequence 8 of the White Tower pathway. You're a fucking... Oh my god, that's the Reader pathway. Reader... Something Detective? Is it Polymath? Wait, I don't know that one. Fuck you. I don't know. That's not on the list. You piece of shit. Bug, no, I don't know that. What the fuck? Dude, you piece of shit. That's really... I thought I knew them all. What? Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. I thought I knew them all, and this motherfucker off the cuff goes, here's this one that I know you don't know. What's the name, motherfucker? I was like, damn, bro, this guy's cooking. Oh, that was really good. After carefully considering, I decided to use my strategy of delaying things to hold back the exorcism. You know, True Gods. I know, and fuck True Gods, bro. I know fucking Above the Sea. I know Great Old Ones. I know Pillars of the Universe. And I don't know the Sequence 8 of the White Tower pathway. It's so embarrassing to break a contract. I return to my room and pick up my phone and send a message to Sleeping with Corpses. Name all the Great Old Ones. Are you out of your fucking mind? No. Can I? No. Madam Daly, the ghost that is haunting me seems to have left. This is the truth, I can't explain why. Indeed. After more than 10 seconds, Madam Daly replies, could it be that the restrictions I did last night scared her away? Or maybe you were too much of a pervert and scared her away. Didn't I ask you to watch a Chinese ghost story and learn how to interact with female ghosts? I feel that it's more likely that a female ghost story will make the ghost shy. I didn't reply, as I cautiously said, I don't know. How about this? Don't come over today. I'll keep an eye out for a few more days. If the ghost doesn't appear, then forget it. If there is a problem, I'll let you know. How about that? I can reimburse you for your preparations. I mean, a reasonable fee. Let's do this for now. I thought I could catch a female ghost and play with it. Sad emoji, Madam Daly sends. Hearing this, I relax. After settling this matter, I happily play some video games. At 11 in the afternoon, at 11 at night, I decided to go downstairs to buy some food to reward myself for not spending any money for dinner. Eggplants. I have to have roasted eggplants, I mutter. That's your fucking amazing snack. Like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna reward myself. Roasted eggplants? Are you out of your fucking mind? I can't hold back. Aw, thanks, money. My hair looks fucking cooked, though. But I appreciate you saying that. Man. Because I have, like, really bad helmet hair. Because I've just, well, you know, I've had a helmet on from 8 a.m. to fucking 4 p.m. today. Just, not continuing, but, like, I took it off for, like, an hour for lunch or whatever. But, like, basically all day. If you ever go to China, try barbecue eggplants. Seriously? Alright, sounds good. Before I choose the barbecue stall, I see those punks again. Among them, the hooligan named Danny. His charred yellow hair, eyebrows, and an introduction of the description of tutoring classes. This tutoring class is interesting. I glance around and see an acquaintance sitting at the barbecue stall. Miss Bernie Huang. How does a rich young lady like that sit at a roadside barbecue stall? If it was a guy sizing her up, that would be amazing gossip. A girl wearing black frame glasses? She's not too old. About the same age as Miss Huang. I feel full of regret as I retract my glasses. At this moment, Miss Huang raises her head and looks at me. Our eyes meet, and she stands up and walks over. What is your opinion on communism? I think it would be amazing if humans weren't selfish pricks, but we are, and there's nothing we can do about that, so it doesn't work. This is a little awkward, however, there's nothing to feel awkward about. I live nearby, so what's wrong with coming out to eat some barbecue? I stand my ground and stare at Miss Huang, waiting for her to come over with her friend. Miss Huang stops in front of me and acknowledges, I have something I need your help with. The girl in black framed glasses asks her, Father, who is he? What kind of address is that? The relationship between youngsters is so complicated nowadays. I'm just at a loss. We had a bet in our dorm. Whoever lost has to address the other as father, Miss Bernie Huang explains. The girl points at the girl beside her. Her family runs a tutoring class. I would like to register you for the dream tutoring class and sit in for their classes. I'll pay for it. I'll also pay you a fee for the work you do. Register for tutoring classes? I can't help but turn my head to look at the hooligans who are handing out flyers so seriously. 13:20. All right, we did it. I swear to God, I really thought I wasn't going to make it to the end of today. But we did it. All right, look at that. Good stream. Look at that. We're having a good time. Seriously, if any of you have finished, like everyone in chat has finished Lord of the Mysteries, but if you haven't read the side stories, I recommend them, dude. They're good. They're fun. Like, I'm not sitting through these like, oh, like I have to read through it. Like, no, they're genuinely just fun. It seems like Cuttlefish is like kind of having fun with his characters and like, hey, this is like the sort of thing they would do and they could do if we weren't limited by the scope of the actual world and the story itself. So like now in a dream, he's not so limited, so he can kind of just do whatever. And he's just having fun. It's a good time. All right, guys. Short stream, I know, a little bit shorter than usual, but I found a Brazilian Lord of the Mystery that go, damn, dude, Brazilians go hard as fuck with their songs in general. Brazilian funk is the fucking shit in the gym, bro. All right, guys, we're gonna call it there. Thank you, everyone, for coming today. I'll hopefully see you guys in like, I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow. I need more power, Virgil. That's not bad either. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your nights for basically everyone here, I think. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.